revolutionize the automotive industry with cutting-edge technology, innovative solutions, and unparalleled customer service. Whether you are here to explore our latest advancement, collaborate on new projects, or simply learn more about what we do, we are confident that you will find MOTOTECH24 to be a hub of innovation and excellence. Going further, we will look into more such events in future. I would like to express myself on what the businesses are, how the market is growing, and what are the opportunities in automotive world in future. We in Volkswagen and Skoda, we always believe looking at 10 to 15 years down the line where we will be. And I think market is also looking at such opportunities where we can be from the business point of view. Today, when I started my education career, I think we were more talking on the analog systems. More of analog systems were active that day. Now everything is digital. In some years, maybe people will forget about what is analog because everything is getting digital nowadays. But ultimately, the temperature is measured and calibrated by thermometer, and that is analog. So I am happy that people will still use the basic principles of measurement, and that will be analog itself. However, the world is digital. Another example which I want to give you here is in 70s or maybe 50s, 60s, we saw Fiat and Ambassador cars. And I think people who are from that age probably they will realize that those cars are very basic cars. Having only there is no electronics. Electronics was not there at all. Basic electrical things are there, like lighting systems, switches, some safety controls and all that. The main there is no technology at that time. That was the technology, but if you look at today's technology, it is completely different. I mean, let's take an example of the wiring harnesses. Wiring harness length, if you see, it's around some meters. And now the current vehicle wiring harness is somewhere in kilometers, around maybe 10, 12, 15 kilometers. If you look at the high-end cars, it goes maybe around 20 kilometers. It's tremendous. And this is the complexity which we are now here working on the current automotive applications. From there, the technology of networking, that means the serial communication technology of networking, in-vehicle networking started, and then people started getting benefit of it. After that, probably now the situation is software-defined vehicles are required because everything is getting digital and everything is getting software-driven. So something new is required. The new concept, new architectures have to be developed. I would like to talk about these are the few technology trends which are driving the industry for the future. But EVs are taking over the shape all over the world as well as in India. I don't know. There is little speculation whether EVs will stay for long or hybrids will take over. I don't want to comment right now, but currently EV is dominating in the market. If you look at the situation, EVs are taking off now, and year and year, in India there is 53% strong increase in July 2024. I think because this is because of electric mobility promotion scheme 2024 was extended to till September 10. Players Tata, Ola, MG, Mahindra, Ather, Ashok Leyland, JBM, so many players are there in India, and I think they are performing well. If you look at the projections, probably today the business is around 35 billion USD. However, expected growth would be around 120 billion. It will reach to 120 billion by say latest 2030. CAGR is around 22.92. So that means there are a lot of potentials from the business point of view in EV segment, and I believe many of you are already there in EV segment, so you know what is the situation. Next slide, please. The second topic is ADAS, mainly adopting AI and autonomous. India ranks third in terms of deaths due to road accidents and one death reported every 4 minutes, which is very high. If you look at the graph from North India, it looks like 70% accidents are due to driver errors. Focus to reduce road accidents fatalities by 50%. That is the main target, not specified by somebody, but it has been globally it is decided that we have to reduce by 50%. Market size is astonishing. Today it is somewhere around 1.5, 1.2 or 1.5 billion. By 2032 it will be 9.98 billion, so 10 billion almost. And CAGR is around 18.8%, which is very high. There are potential risks as well involved with this high cost, because the vehicle manufacturers are not able to provide these functions, these features with the low cost, most economical way of doing this on the car, because all these sensors are not being still manufactured in India. They are trade, and of course the softwares and technologies are coming from outside. OEMs are struggling to get the competitive advantages from the cost. Limited consumer awareness. Now still everybody is not aware of this. People are learning, people are understanding the advantages of ADAS. Some people don't believe, but many of them believe. Yes, cyber security is something which is very, very important, and globally, a lot of business opportunities in cyber security. Automotive is something which is little behind from the cyber security point of view, because IT is running forefront on this aspect. The software is it is for automotive applications. Software is driving everything, as I said. Software is driving innovation from autonomous, connected, electric, shared. And there are three different types of software. Like, as I said, in-vehicle networking is something very important. So, in-vehicle services, then OEM backend services and infrastructure and third parties. Market expected growth is tremendous, from 238 billion to 469 billion. Probably these figures are mainly from the overall global requirements and growth projections given for the whole cyber security aspect. But CAGR is somewhere around 7% rising, and probably for market size for automotive is somewhere around 9.7 billion. As I mentioned, we are little behind from automotive applications, because in India, of course, we are far behind. In Europe, it is already started, implementing UNEC standards and processes. We have to reach there maybe as early as possible, maybe by 2028. That is what the timeline which has been being discussed right now. Investing in smart manufacturing, this is something very, very important. Now everything is getting digital, and development of 5G wireless technology and Industry 4.0 drive. Digitization, industrial IoT, digital twin, IIoT. These are the areas where there is a lot of boost for the industry. The automation, which is going into all the OEMs and of course tier 1 and tier 2 manufacturing, is tremendous. Vision system, which is being considered as one of the important aspect of analyzing and verifying the systems, is also catching up very fast. So global factory automation, around to 42.5 billion, it will go to 558.8 billion. CAGR is around 8.7. So if you see the right below the lower graph, it looks like automotive manufacturing is the highest contributor. Focus on battery and energy as electrical vehicles are growing all over the world and as all over India. Focus on battery and energy is very, very important. Indian demand of EV lithium batteries will surge from 4 gigawatt hour in 2020 to 139 gigawatt hour in 2035. And of course, the categories or the generation from electrical generation from commercial to industrial and residential. These are the three basic categories of battery technology or battery storage, which is going into the system. Of course, the software is crucial. So, software is going to define what exactly and how customer is going to use this. There are challenges also. We will talk about those challenges in a couple of minutes. But yes, CAGR is increasing and it is somewhere around 15% by 2030. So again, there is a lot of growth. The growth from gigawatt hour, it is around 55 billion to 150 billion in 2030. We have an opportunity to prioritize customer experience. It's a huge opportunities in India, 1.4 billion people, and of course, everybody is not using the car, or maybe the transport, but customer priorities are changing. Now today's customer, if I go to a showroom, maybe 10 years back I would have gone. People are asking for, what is the power of the engine. Coming to the last technological advancement, shift to mobility as a service. A lot of things which are important here. If you see, 45% are still, using the private car. Trend is shifting. 30% plan to increase their use of micro mobility or shared mobility over the next decade. Almost 50% are open to replacing their private vehicles with their modes of transport, and 70% are willing to use a shared autonomous schedule. So the change is happening. If you see in 2023, it is around 1 billion, almost 4 times or 5 times. It is projected that 4 to 5 times increase will be there in the mass mobility as a service. Next slide, please. OEMs, tier 1s, tier 2s have to decide the business strategy and planning, defining right strategies, plan market demands. As I mentioned, they have to run through many of the workshops, find out what is expected by customers. They have to adopt the technologies. Hardware and software architecture, they have to decide flexible architectures, a very, very modular architecture that can go maybe from low-end cars to high-end cars. It's difficult, I know, but it's not impossible, it is possible. So they have to adopt some of the architectures which are flexible and modular. Capacity and capability, technology acquisitions require skilled manpower and their sustenance. Skilled manpower, identifying the right manpower and having the right skills is a big challenge today in market. Let's drive the future of automotive technology together. Thank you very much.